Hello everyone, this is Divulged, and I'm going to draw Explode, playing with J Mac Jazz, who found me on here recently. Don't know how, maybe YouTube, maybe somewhere else, I don't know. I apologize for the really long delay, but I've had some major audio issues. I tried to record over and over and over, but unfortunately, it didn't record correctly. And it was very, very annoying. So if I sound somewhat annoyed, I am somewhat annoyed. But finally today it seems to be working, so if you're seeing this, then yay! This is going to be a mushroom cloud looking explosion. So I'm trying to break up the shapes, make it look uneven and explodey. This really dark red is only going to be on the very outside because it's actually part of the lighting, not so much part of the explosion itself. So during this long absence, I signed up for Tough Mudder, and I have been training for that, which has been really awesome. I feel so healthy. And one of my friends is on the team, and on Monday we're going to find a local park to go to and use some of the kids' equipment when they're not there, because I don't like kids. I don't want to be around when they're around. Went to Neighbors for the first time on a Saturday, danced. That was weird because there were people trying to touch me. And I'm not used to that many people trying to touch me. That was very uncomfortable, and toward the end I was feeling uncomfortable. So right now I'm breaking up this big red blob to make it look like it's more part of the lighting. And I'll probably do this some more later because I'm starting to feel like I'm ready to move on to the actual fireball. Probably start with this really bright red. Need it to cover almost the entire dark red section. And most of it will be orange. And yellow and white because it's extremely bright. It's an explosion. And I'm looking at this right now. I think I want to do something like this. Maybe some squiggles. I really hope I don't waste too much ink with this. And I'll keep going out this way. And this will go like that. And then down here, there are layers of fire. And the brightest layer is actually not the closest layer. So I'm having this go here, and then this will be covered up with the really dark red. And even some black too. Now it's time for the orange. Start with the darkest orange. And I'm using my stylus for all of this so far because I really want it to look uneven and fiery because it's an explosion. It's going explosions. I really don't understand why so many movies have these characters calmly walking away from explosions. Their ears would be bursting. That's so unrealistic. I don't like lack of realism. I don't see why the writers or directors couldn't just Google what would actually happen and then say, oh, they will be freaking out and being thrown away by the blast and their eardrums will burst. That's the kind of movie that I want to watch. Realistic explosions. And I'm going in with some finer lines, which will emphasize the mushroom shape. I love mushrooms. They're so delicious. Then some of these will be highlighted with extra fiery orange. And then I think this is just too solid. It needs to be broken up. If all goes well, I will be skydiving tomorrow. The weather isn't looking very good, but I don't know. I'll see what happens. Okay, so then the next lightest orange. And then at this point, it's important to be aware of the layers of color. So when you're gradually making it lighter and lighter, you don't want the darkest color touching the third darkest color. You want it to gradually get lighter, and eventually, because this is such an extreme explosion, there will be yellow, like the really extremely bright yellow, and then even white. And this is just a lighter orange. I think I'll be ready to move on to yellow right after this. I'll start with the darkest yellow. And so far, I have been using my stylus the entire time, because the lack of control is actually good in this case, because these are very irregular blobs. I'm thinking about posting 2 videos followed by 2 videos, because I feel so bad for people having to wait. It's really unprofessional, and I really do feel bad because I tried. If you look at my Something Drawn account, you can see that I have been drawing some pretty good drawings, but I was unable to record the audio, and I gave up, and I was very frustrated. But you're probably watching this video now. Okay. Then the lightest yellow. Look at that fiery explosion. Although unfortunately, actual nuclear explosions are terrible, and I do not condone that at all, but it looks cool. After this, it's just the white. Making dots. I might be going to Neighbors tonight. I don't yet know. I need to know if anyone else is going. Neighbors is a gay nightclub. for those of you not in Seattle. I just love that place. And Richard J. Dalton is so awesome. He's the DJ on Fridays. The clouds at the bottom of the mushroom cloud are darker because that's not where the main explosion is. And all the other explosive parts are going up into the mushroom. In case you haven't noticed, I really love this combination of gradually getting lighter with the bright yellow and then the white because it makes everything so bright and shiny. Like in the treasure video. I just really love this combination. So now the white. I don't want the white to be too big because it's definitely mostly yellow. So I'm only adding the white in the really thick places, really thick yellow blobs. And then I might add a few dots in the thinner areas, like right here. Hey, if any of you are in Washington and you want to join my Tough Mudder team, let me know. It's so much... Well, this is my first time doing it. I think it will be so much fun. The team name is Chili Snow Puff Dildo Watchers. Of course, I picked that out. I just wanted to do something really silly. And I think I succeeded. Been doing a lot of running and weight training and swimming. There's not a lot of swimming, but I'm not a particularly good swimmer, so I could use the help, the practice. Taking cold showers sometimes, because there's going to be that Arctic plunge, I think that's what it's called. It's just a lot of cold water. It's going to be awesome. So now I'm going back and adding some red dots. Alright. This is pretty good. This might actually be pretty much done. It's relatively simple to draw an explosion. It's just a matter of going from light to dark with really warm colors. Alright, I have a coupon for a restaurant, so I will go eat. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to, and goodbye.